Hello guys, this video will be about the Amped 3 from Blackstar. I bought this amp 1 month ago and I decided to make a short video. I really don't want to go into specs and I just want to give you my honest opinion, what I think about this amp and if it's worth to buy, if it's worth to put money into this. I wasn't really following Blackstar in the past and I think they changed a lot in the last few years. Few years back I bought my Blackstar HT20 and I decided to buy it because it's a 20 watt amp with a really good overdrive. So that was the first thing at which point I started to look at this brand a little bit differently. And then they started to release all these amazing things, like there was the Silver Line edition, St. James, which is this low weight tube amps. And then they released the Amped 1, which I was really interested in Amped 1. I wanted to buy it, but I didn't realize that they have this good marketing strategy that after like 2 months they released Amped 2, and after that they released Amped 3. So what are the differences? Amped 1 is only a 1-channel amplifier. Amped 2 is a amplifier with more like modulation effects like chorus and flanger and all this stuff. And Amped 3, it's like a 100 watt 3-channel amp, which is mainly focusing on crunch and overdrive sound. And the idea I think behind this product is that they use this idea of these pedal platform amplifiers, like you have this Helix and all the stuff you can use, but it's very simplified. And first thing which struck me was that how easy it is to set it up. So as soon as I got it out from the box, I was able to dial in a decent sound, and I was really surprised how easy that was. So I think this is for someone who wants to have a compact pedal amplifier in one on a stage, but like you don't want to waste that much time like if you would do an Xfix or a Helix or all these multi-effect pedal platforms. On the other hand, this has just 3 channels, and as I said, it's heavily focused on overdrive. If you check the amp, the clean sound, I'm not going to talk too much about the clean sound. It's a decent, nice clean. You can set up a nice clean. This shouldn't be an issue. But this pedal is not designed for the clean sound, so it's not designed to use as a clean amp. And I think the most interesting channel on this amp is the crunch channel, because you can go from a really nice crunch, like a breaking amp sound, to very heavy crunch, which is like on a heavy overdrive side. And I think that's really interesting. I think most people will use the crunch channel because it's so versatile, and you have 2 modes. You have crunch and you have super crunch, and there's a big difference between them. There's like more overdrive on the super crunch, it pushes the amp more, and if you use it with a combination of the boost, then you can really do a huge amount of settings. So let's check out how the crunch channel sounds at the different stages, and how you can go from really like this clean crunch to this really like heavy crunch. And the videos where I play, those were recorded with a different camera, so sorry for the image quality. Okay, so next thing I want to talk about is the Overdrive channel. So you have two settings, you have OD1, OD2. I prefer OD1, and OD2 is like really a high gain overdrive. That's like really where you can go with all the craziness in this amp. Overdrive 1 is a really nice, well balanced overdrive for the music. I play this stoner rock, this heavy rock music. So I really like that. I really like how the overdrive sounds. I think it's really natural overdrive, and it's really good to set up. Regarding the knobs on the amp, everything is very reactive. You can really dial in your sound. You know, you can switch between these EL34, 6L6, and 84, which is really cool. Then you have these different wattage modes. Which is also a nice feature, especially if you want to use it at home with a cab. Okay, so let's check out how the overdrive sounds. Another thing I think it's really interesting in this amp is the boost switch, and I think this is also really, and I also think that this is something which really differentiates this pedal from other pedals, because now you can select the boost if you want to use it as pre or post boost. So like if you would imagine that you put your boost before the overdrive or after the overdrive, or before the preamp or after the preamp, yes. And this brings a big difference, because you have these two effects, two usages of this boost, and you can really create also another type of sound with it. But also what I like on this amp, and this another reason I bought it, are the outputs. So you have this XLR out, which you can use with the ER. So you have 3 ER settings you can store. But if you have this Architect software, inside of the software there are several different ER settings you can use. So you can save them on those 3 settings you can save on the amp, or if you don't like those, you can create your own ER based on whatever you have there, and you can change the mic sims, what cab you want to use, if it's 2x12, 4x12, open, close, vintage, whatever you can choose and you can change. But I found that all these ERs which are stored in the Architect software are pretty nice and pretty decent. So I really like that. I think it's really usable, and I think it's a really nice feature. So the XLR it's really good, and I use it, and I can use it in our rehearsals where we go in here. So just put it in and don't have to use any cab. It's nice and it sounds really good. And then you have, of course, the output for the speaker. So you have a 1/8 ohm or 16 ohm output. So is it worth to buy it? I would say yes. I think it's an amazing amplifier. I think it's an amazing idea that you have an amplifier which is a pedal itself, and you can have it in front of you. And if you play in a place where there's a good PA system, you don't even need to bring your cabinets, and you can use the XLR. You can use the monitor system to get back your sound. Or if you use in-ear, then you can use in-ear. And if you want, you can tour the world with this. I think it's an amazing product in a way that how easy it is to use, and this is what I like the most about it. Yeah, so I think the 600 euros, it's worth to put into this amp, and especially if you're a musician who doesn't use that many effects like I am. I'm not really the effect guy. For me it's very important to have a good overdrive sound. And at the end, let's check out how the ER setting sounds, and these are 3 settings I choose and I like them. I think these are really usable for the music I do. Thank you for watching this video. Please, if you liked it, just hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, just write them into the comment section. I'm happy to answer all of your questions if you have. And I hope you like this video. Have a nice day. My name was Andras. Bye.